everybody! Welcome back to Phoebe's Fabulous Story Time. In this edition, we are going to be talking about my favorite book of all time, Ruffarella. And you may have noticed, but I have an extra special guest host with me today. This is my all-time favorite snuggly stuffed animal, Calvin. And he kind of looks like Ruffarella that you're going to see in the cover of this book. So, without further ado, lay back, relax, get your favorite stuffed animal or whoever you want to hang out with while we listen to this story, and I'm going to read Ruffarella by Vanessa Jill Brown and Mandy Stanley. Diamante loved stories, and her most favorite was Cinderella. She liked to imagine that she was a fairy godmother, the one who made things happen. She desperately wanted to turn something into something, but what? One day her eyes rested on Ruff, her dog. Aha! She would turn her dog into a human! Into a Ruffarella! How about it, Ruff? She exclaimed. Wanna be a girl? Ruff didn't really like being a human much, but Diamante could be very convincing, and soon Ruff was sure it was all trifle and television in the human world. But how would it happen? She didn't even have a magic wand. Well, I don't need one, said Diamante confidently. I will teach you how to be a human. It isn't difficult. I do it all the time without even thinking. So the lessons began. First, Diamante dressed Ruff in human clothes. She did her hair in a human style and applied some makeup. There, she squealed. At least you look like a real girl now, and you shall be called Ruffarella. Look how pretty she looks. Next, Ruffarella learned how to eat with a knife and fork, drink with a cup, and how to cough and sneeze politely. Diamante also tried to explain about not taking all the chocolate cookies for yourself, but Ruffarella found this aspect of being human very difficult to swallow, unlike the chocolate cookies. Look at it in her way. Finally allowed to eat human treats, and she's supposed to let others choose first? Sausages in particular would have posed a problem. Ruffarella loved those more than anything. Diamante decided to show her off at a friend's birthday party. You shall go to the ball, Ruffarella. Well, Penny's party anyway. But you mustn't let anyone know that you're really a dog. Ruffarella was nervous, but she had no need to be. She danced, played games, drank soda, ate cake, and all without spilling a drop or a crumb. She even sang happy birthday to Penny. To everyone's delight, she had the most beautiful, deep voice anyone in the party had ever heard. What a wonderful voice this girl has! She should be on television. After that, she was invited to sing at other people's parties, then in theaters where crowds would come and hear the amazingly sweet, low voice of little Ruffarella, and eventually she did sing on TV. Diamante always went with her, but she couldn't help but feeling a bit left out. There was no time for playing soccer or rolling around in the carpet like they used to, but still, it was fun being Ruffarella's assistant. One day, among the unusual heap of mail for Ruffarella, a very special invitation came. Diamante opened it. It's from the Queen! She saw you on television and wants you and a guest to attend the ball at the palace. You really are Ruffarella. Splendid, said Ruffarella. So Diamante replied to the Queen, accepting her kind invitation, and they both set about getting new dresses and hairdos. The ball was wonderful. Everything was bright and sparkling and beautiful, and everyone wanted to dance with Ruffarella and compliment on her charming and unusual singing voice. Then they were escorted into the dining room. Ruffarella was worried. Diamante's place was miles away, and she'd never been totally on her own before, and she was hungry. And the prince next to her was just a tiny bit stupid and boring, and the dress was just a little bit too tight. She wondered what was for dinner. She watched as the queen was served. It was sausages! Sausages! Raffaella took one look and leapt on the table, bounding toward the queen. Raffaella landed on the queen's plate and began wolfing the delicious, juicy sausages. Good heavens, she's a dog! Raffaella is a dog! No wonder she has such an unusual singing voice. Catch her! Exclaimed the people. Then Raffaella took another flying leap, and this time landing in Diamante's arms. Together they ran out of the palace and all the way home. Next morning there was a little less mail than usual, but there was a package for Raffaella. She was feeling miserable and didn't want to look at it. So Diamante opened it and took out something hard wrapped in tissue. There was a note with it which read, Dear Raffaella, please do not worry about the unfortunate events at the ball. Sausages are hard to resist after all. A little bit of royal advice. One is often best off if one allows one to be oneself. By this I mean that while I make a reasonable job of being a queen, I would make a pig's ear of being a pop star. Take care, dear queen. Diamante unwrapped the item. It's a dog's bowl, she cried. Raffaella was so pleased that a tear came to her eye. Can I use it? She asked. If it's all the same to you, I think I'll give up being a human and my singing career. It's just not for me. Oh, good, replied Diamante. I've really missed having you as my pet. Ruff smiled and said, No more Raffaella? No more Raffaella, agreed Diamante. How about a trip to the park to play catch? Asked Diamante. Ruff yelped in agreement, and off they went. Everything was back to normal. The end. Now, I hope all of you enjoyed this book as much as I did. This is one of my favorites from when I was little, and I hope this brought some joy to you guys. So I hope you have a really great rest of your day, and always remember to be yourself, because it's the most important thing one can do. Bye guys, see you next time.